Soon, everyone's going to learn to fear it.
The last effing Nova. Welcome to the heart of debauchery.
So, you got something for me? Oh. And I hope that bastard went straight to hell, where he belongs. Oh, here's your credit. I think it's time for a drink myself. Thanks to you, I'll be spending the rest of these days in peace.
Certainly. Let's talk about something else. How did the Crimson Scar become the Crimson Fleet?
After I busted out of the lock, I decided to take things to the next level. I had the key, a few UC ships, and a couple dozen ex-cons at my side. But I needed more, so I sent out the call. Once word got around, it didn't take long for freelance pirates from every corner of the 7 systems to show up.
And this is how the Crimson Fleet was born.
Exactly.
My sisters, some
The key
hardcore
became
mercy.
our base of operations.
I wouldn't get
Thank
that
us.
outside.
If this is what it takes. See ya.
Well, you certainly made a lot of noise on that station. It's not my style personally, but you got the job done. That's what matters. Well, I don't have your combat skill, and getting shot by a platoon of Marines is not my idea of a good time. You bail before I can make the offer, but I'd like to buy you a drink to say thanks. It's the last time I'm paying, of course. Because if Delgado's right about Crix's legacy, you've earned more than your fair share already with that comm spike. Yeah, although I get why you didn't give me the details. If I had known this was about the legacy, I might have asked for a bigger cut. Sounds like you're on board as a true believer. I have to admit, the way things are going, I'm starting to believe myself. Anyway, I've kept you long enough. Now that you've had your drink and my debt is paid, it's time for you to give Delgado the good news.
Been hearing some stuff about the Mantis being back. If I ever find that bastard, the things I do to them.
I hope Bug has something strong enough to knock me out.
Jasmine tells me that you not only brought us the Comspike, but an entire prototype UC ship. I'm impressed, Rook. Very impressed.
Yeah, nice try, Rook. We know you didn't have a choice. Juan gave us the full rundown of your little smash and grab operation.
She said you had to start a fight on the station, so it sounds like things didn't go smoothly.
Lucky for you, I don't give a damn how many Marines you killed. Your job was to get the comm spike, whatever the cost. Now, on to the business at hand. Jasmine, are you there?
Yep, I'm here, boss. What's up?
How's it going?
I already have 2 of my crew tearing the ship apart from one end to the other. Comm spike shouldn't be too tough to extract. I'm looking forward to seeing what those UC techs have been up to.
Keep me posted. All right. That leaves our electromagnetic atmosphere problem. And I think we've discovered a solution. There's a corporation in the city of Neon called Generdyne. They're responsible for the massive conduction grid that powers the city. We get our hands on their electrical absorption tech, and Jasmine swears she can tame it to handle Bannock 4. Perfect. That means you know how to handle the locals on Neon, which gives you a head start. Now, why don't you give us the info on our Neon contact?
You get to meet up with the lovely Estelle Vincent. She's had her deft little fingers on the pulse of Neon for some time now. Whatever info you need, I guarantee she can get.
Estelle is one of the most reliable captains we have in the fleet. If I want something done, there's none of the typical bullshit. It gets done, and afterward, we all split the cash. No. There is no getting along here. You are going to do everything she asks. Follow her instructions to the letter. She is valuable to the fleet. You piss her off and we lose her as a contact, you're going to be answering to me.
Estelle will be waiting at Madame Sauvage's place. I'd say don't keep her waiting, but chances are she won't mind. Girl loves her liquor.
And keep your eyes on the prize. Neon's one big distraction for people like us, so I want you focused. We are one step away from Crix's legacy, and we cannot afford any screw-ups.
Need to have Aludra take a look at this kinetic. Recoil's off.
Anything ship-related? Ship services? You need it, I've got it. I wish. That technology is Generdyne's pride and joy. They've kept it under wraps for, I don't know, 80 years, maybe? The basic theory of lightning capture is no mystery. The real trick is equalizing the charge and storing it safely. Between you and me, I can't wait to get my hands on that data. Should be a hell of a read. See you around. If you want to stay under the rate, no. But just remember, I don't work for free. Don't worry, we should be able to piece it back together. I bet you would.
So there I am. UC security on my tail, and my grab drive just chokes.
Better get a move on before Dale sees...
You'll want to hook up with Estelle Vincent and Neon. She considers herself the first lady of Neon. Lots of connections in that city. Holds court at a bar called Madame Savage's place. Luckily for us, she's also a Crimson Fleet captain, and the reason why we have permission to ply our trade in Neon. Estelle can get a little wild, and has a bit of a mouth, but she gets the job done. Just follow her instructions, and you'll do fine. Yeah, don't let the corruption that runs through the city entice you into doing anything stupid. There are too many opportunities for people like us that are just waiting to drag you down. Neon is full of all sorts of distractions. Bars, gangs, and most of all, Aurora. Stay away from that stuff. Get in, get out, and bring that conduction grid tech back to the key. We'll talk later.
If you've got time to stand around, you've got time. It's right in front of us. We have the comm spike, and we know where the beacon is. All the hunting, sleuthing, and guesswork is over. We just need the tools to reach out and grab it. I haven't had time to gauge it, but word of what happened on SY-920 has already been spreading around the key. There have been skeptics among us, but there is no room for doubt now. Either you're on board or out of the fleet.
Smuggling. Been hearing some stuff about the Mantis being back. If I ever find that bastard...
Smuggling beats a real job any day.
Is Samina seeing anyone right now? Patience, I mean. I got a sore hip.
Are we at all worried about this legacy chase? It's a huge drain on resources. Do we have a backup plan if it doesn't exist? Good point.
What are you standing around? Be seeing you.
I've got bounties in every system. Idiots will never catch me.
Some people drink coffee to wake up. Me? I have Bob pour me a shot of whiskey. Have a good sleep.
Don't ever let them tell you rooks can't do the work. We're both proof of that.
We may not have official security on the key, but we're always looking out for trailers.
Glad you helped Borga. Nobody likes
Get
a
you a
whiny
drink?
bartender.
Next time you need a pint, come and find me.
Bog says you brought his girl's ring home.
Rico uses his stuff sharks, but to the fleet, they're just bait.
Got mixed feelings about my last job.
Because it was fun.
Lost the
Rabbit got the gun.
But on the other hand, I got regrets. I'll probably feel better.
Smina says we have you to thank for the extra supplies. Now I can be twice as careless as usual.
Need some medical assistance? What do you need? All right, let's take a look. Really? You needed medical attention for this? All right. Can't have you bleed. There. You're good to... Try not to die out there.
That was your first mistake. Make it
I hope you came with credits. Now... Always a pleasure.
Bog's grog is fine if you like cheap moonshine.
Let's see what we have. Your
Give me an
credits are
Urban
always
Lager
good
and
at
I'm
the
good.
Trade Authority.
Please, I hope you actually need whatever.
Always ask for a bigger cut. It's all about making
Now you
those
buy
credits.
from me. See ya.
I've got what you need. Weapons for all done here? Fine by me.
Kinetics, electromags, energy weapons. Nothing's a substitute for a shotgun blast to the face.
Here to up. You've got stuff to smuggle. I've got to take care of your ship. She'll take care of you.
This stuff must be losing their minds now that we got this module.
UC will never crush the fleet. They'd have to catch us first.
Captain Reed, greetings.
Docking seal released. Grav jump complete.
Welcome to the Freestar Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship. Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
Keep moving. The scanners won't hurt you. Keep it moving.
There's a bounty on you. Get that cleared as soon as possible if you know what's good for you. Keep your nose clean. Stay safe.
Hey there, intrepid explorer. Ready to make your ultimate discovery?
What a zona!
If you don't see what you... I have plenty of supply. Sure, I have...
What's up? Ugh, hand it over.
Thought you'd never ask. About that. I got a level with you, Cap. I heard through the grapevine that they gave up on finding me right around the time we met. Sorry I didn't say something sooner. I figured once the threat was gone, so was this job, and I didn't want to go back to traveling alone. Once a scammer, always a scammer, eh? Oh, you old so-and-so. I knew you'd warm up to me. Thanks for not busting my ass. I won't go pulling the wool over your eyes again. You've got my word on that. Bye, boss.
Hey there, intrepid explorer. Ready to make your ultimate discovery?
I see you wearing that mural, Anne. Don't try and have that mind-control voodoo on me, pal.
Few institutions have endured as well or as
From
long.
cuts and scrapes to dislocated limbs.
What can Reliant Medical do for you? Please state the nature of your medical emergency. This is all I have right now. Stay away from Aurora.
The following is a public service message to anyone residing in or visiting United Colony systems. The Terramorph threat is real. If encountered, these alien predators should be avoided at all costs. Do not attempt to engage. Report any sightings immediately to United Colony's authorities. Seek shelter and wait for a Marine detachment to jump in and eliminate the threat. The heart of the settled system.
Welcome, off-worlder, to the Hotel Bullseye. Your home away from home, here on Neon.
It's nice we have plenty of space available. Remember, we always have plenty of amazing
Your safety
rooms.
is almost guaranteed. Welcome, off-worlder, to the whole... Hell Bullseye! Your home away from home, here on Neon. Our beds are cool.
Another version of you. Now is the time to enhance your life. Here at Enhance.
You know I went to chef school? Move along. Quit staring.
Ever wonder how the Crimson Fleet seems to be everywhere? It's because they have little outposts.
The Alliance released a press statement saying that the mark was accurate and the tracker in question didn't hurt. But if history is any judge, it's only a matter of time before an incident occurs in more tragic outcome.
What?
Welcome to Calvin. The stuff. Anywhere in the galaxy. Tara Brew, enjoy your cup. Right now. We are the Emporium. And you have sophistication and space. The perfect marriage. Here at Stroud Eklund, we know the power of harmony. Each of our unique starship models. Hey there, intrepid explorer.
You don't need to wear your helmet in here. You know that, right?
Yeah? What? This better not be a waste. Then here I thought... You done here? Time to move on.
Unlawful behavior will be met with lethal force. Welcome to Neon Dubai.
Core kinetics isn't the only... You're in luck. Door's over that way.
Gangs can keep from killing each other. Might have
Don't get any ideas about testing out my products here. If security doesn't stop you, I will. Hi. Welcome to... Give me a shout when you find... Come back soon.
I heard about your run-in with Tomo. It's too bad he went. Hard way.
Hey there. Got that key card for me? I think of security the same way too, but don't let Dalton know I said that. Overall, not bad for a novice. I think you're ready to kick things up a notch, and your timing couldn't be better.
Good. It's time for a change of pace. This next assignment requires a bit more discretion for 2 reasons. First, you'll be dealing with high-level executives, and second, you'll be in the Astra Lounge here in Neon.
Exactly. And since you seem to be familiar with him, you probably know how much we don't like to upset him. If you haven't already heard the name Benjamin Bayou, you'd better get familiar. The man runs Neon and has ties to anything significant here, including Ryujin. The trade tower is his baby, and the Astra Lounge is the heart and soul. You do anything to scar that and make a scene, I guarantee it'll come back to haunt us. I thought that might spark interest.
Our techs failed to uncover a potential deal between Infinity Ltd. And Quantum Synergies. Your job is to make sure that deal fails.
Infinity Ltd. Is one of our aspiring competitors. They have products in several similar fields, ships and neuroamps being the exception. Quantum Synergies specializes in ship operating software. We don't consider them a major competitor since their product line is so narrow. If the two are meeting to work out a contract, that tells us Infinity must be looking to get into the ship business. And we'd like to delay that, if we can. That's what we're hoping for. You'll be speaking with Quantum Synergy's Executive Director, Zola Adisa, and their Financial Manager, Arthur Cruz. I'll be giving you a dossier on both. I strongly suggest you read them for talking points. I suppose I can give you a brief rundown. We'll start with Zola. Zola is a born and bred executive. It runs in the family, so she's highly accustomed to an upper-class lifestyle. She's a narcissist who's also obsessed with public perception, both of her and Quantum Synergies. She wants to be associated with the latest and greatest, so she's drawn to innovation and quality. She's considered it, but she's next in line to be CEO over at Quantum. If she came here, she'd have to deal with stiff competition. As for her talking points, the key things to remember are, Infinity is the cheap version of Ryujin. They're a follower, not a leader, and they lack any sense of clear vision. Infinity has struggled with leadership and turnover for a long time now. Lucas Drexler is probably the 5th CEO they've had in the past few years. Plus, it's hard to keep good employees when much better corporations who will pay more are out there. They've launched several, but none survive long. Nothing that would be as big as neuroamps or grav drives. That's why they've taken to just following whatever trends companies like Ryujin set. If they can't make money off ingenuity, they can certainly sell someone a cheaper version of a more expensive product they may want. Infinity Ltd's strategy to make money is to cut cost on quality. You can compare any one of our products to theirs and see it almost instantly. Low-grade synthetics, flimsy thin materials, high energy usage, they issue at least 1 or 2 recalls a year. Just remember, you can refer to the dossier at any time as a refresher. Now, on to Arthur Cruz. Arthur is a self-made man, and he prides himself on that. He's a full package, having both an extremely good knack for numbers and knowing how to talk to people. As Quantum Synergy's financial manager, he's all about driving profit with as little risk as possible. He makes decisions based on facts and heavily researched trends. It sounds like the two of you could really hit it off. Arthur's a great talker, but even the best can lose an audience when finance is the topic. Talking points for Arthur are aimed at steering him toward Ryujin over Infinity Ltd. Ryujin's profits are 25.7% higher than Infinity's, even with a superior quality product. Infinity's profits are fabricated. They're one audit away from ruin. We have a history of being financially secure that's never wavered, and we have the legal and marketing teams to handle anything that might threaten that. Quantum Synergies is the top name in ship OS. Their reputation has allowed them to keep the best engineers on their payroll. We can't deny that working with them would be beneficial for us, and Arthur is our best bet in making that happen. Besides, an open collaboration gives us easier access to information we'd otherwise have to find a more clever means of discovering. We keep an extremely close eye on our competition. Thanks to operatives like you, that information is almost always at our disposal. Sounds like you're ready then. I'd still highly recommend reading the dossiers, though. Sometimes bullet-pointed statements can stick out in minds easier than conversation. Exactly. Those lines are most likely to sway Zola and Arthur away from Infinity, not to mention give them a gentle nudge in our direction. The Infinity Ltd rep is Nina Hart. I'll also be giving you an altered version of her presentation to swap out with the original. We've changed several figures, just enough to cause sufficient confusion throughout their meeting. If it's not on her person, it will be in the suite she has reserved. Suites are patrolled, so she'll believe it's secure. If you can't manage to get her room key or deal with the door itself, try Boone Morgan, the manager. Boone appreciates credits, if you know what I mean. We got lucky on that one. Nina was making some last-minute changes to it at her own home and happened to save it to her personal data storage. Of course, we were able to access it, so we fabricated our own with new figures and put it on an Infinity Ltd slate. Assuming she's using an Infinity Ltd slate is a bit of a gamble, but one we're willing to take. Whenever executives are faced with numbers that don't properly match up, any faith they may have had will falter. Finally, I recommend dressing appropriately, so I've taken the liberty of having a suit made for you. We need absolute discretion on this one. I don't want any SSNN broadcasts about murder in the Astral Lounge. Got it? Business executives aren't going to take advice from just anyone. Show up looking like an Ebbside street rat or mercenary for hire, and you're lucky if they'll even acknowledge you. If you think you can do better, you're welcome to it. I suppose I can even provide you with a small allowance. Just keep in mind, business attire is preferred, club attire would be second to help blend in. I bet you are. Just remember to keep a low profile. Don't let the Astral Lounge distract you too much.
Thanks again for your assistance. I trust you'll be discreet.
This is interested in your imps. Have a look. Take care.
If you have a moment, you should have seen the look on. Of course. Thanks for stopping by our shop.
Hey there, Brad. Need something? Duel's Goods has Sauvages. Nice. The Astral Lounge got you down. You're in the right place, baby.
Take it easy.
You looking to get zoned? Yeah, you know, dusted, blazed, frosted, hi. If you aren't here to buy some Aurora, then what the heck do you want? Really? You're just gonna blurt it out like that? Good God. Since it's obvious you're the rook that Delgado sent, I'm gonna save both of us some time. Turn around, fly back to the key, and tell the big boss that I'm in no mood to screw around. We'll make this deal when he starts taking me seriously. Are you serious? You're just gonna completely blow me off like that? I spent the last 3 months setting up this job, burned 2 contacts and a hell of a lot of credits. The whole time, I'm also keeping Bayou off our backs. That idiot even catches a whiff of money and he latches onto you like a damn leech. That's the way it's gonna be, huh? Fine. I don't have a ton of time to stand here and screw around, so I'm gonna make this as clear as possible. You want the conduction grid tech, then you're gonna have to download it from the power core of Generdyne's facility in the underbelly. Some fancy name the brain-trusted Generdyne calls the room where all the power from the conduction grid is stored. Cute, right? Hey, don't look at me. I didn't build the damn thing. All I know is that the tech inside the place is valuable. Beneath your feet, genius. It's the lowest level of Neon. Generdyne and Xenofresh are down there, along with some of the finest cuisine in the city. I'm talking about Generdyne's main power plant for Neon. All their cushy offices might be up in the trade tower, but the nuts and bolts of their operation are running beneath the city. Love the confidence. But before you pull the ripcord, I'm afraid I need to add a bit of a wrinkle. While you're inside Generdyne, I need you to plant a virus into their system. It's a simple side job that'll earn you some credits. I think you can handle it. The elevator doesn't exactly go to the top floor in that head of yours, does it? Everything in the Crimson Fleet is accomplished through a decent helping of give and take. As in, I'm not going to give you the information to get your precious data unless you take this virus and upload it like I asked. Well, well, look at you. You're smarter than I thought. Generdyne has all sorts of tasty, valuable snacks in their databanks, and I want access. Here, take this microdrive and access the computer in Brayson Bayou's office. It'll do the rest on its own. Yep, nepotism has its advantages. Word on the street is that the Generdyne gig is the only one Benjamin could get for his younger brother. He's not the brightest. Let's just say that information can be just as lucrative as selling Aurora and keep it at that, okay? But don't worry, I promised Delgado that when it came to the conduction grid data, that's his territory. I won't touch it. It might be wireless, but you aren't going to be able to use it from here, genius. Generdyne's got their place locked down tight. But, as usual, the weak link comes from the people that work there. I recommend you start with Ayumi Komiko, an upper-level exec at Generdyne. Get your hands on her security pass, and you'll have the run of the place. Ryujin Cloud doesn't mean shit at Generdyne. So you're gonna have to deal with Komiko and potentially her boyfriend, Benjamin Bayou. Anyway, you can find Komiko at Euphorica. Talk to the owner of the place, Micah. She'll point you in the right direction. As for dealing with Komiko herself, she's got an office in the trade tower if you're looking for something incriminating. The rest is up to you, Rook. When you're done, come meet me at the VIP booth in the Astral Lounge so we can celebrate. Not much to tell, really. Thanks to their nifty little conduction grid, they're able to provide power for the entirety of Neon. Damn thing was supposed to be some kind of miracle invention, turning lightning into usable electricity. Neat trick, right? Only catch is that you need a planet like Voli where lightning strikes often enough to make it feasible. Guess how many of those exist? Ding! If you said 0, you're absolutely correct. So Generdyne has been in dire financial straits for years. It's that hideous canopy over the center of the city that keeps the rich folks dry. Some folks around here call it the span. I think it's a massive eyesore, like some sort of a modern art piece gone haywire. You can't miss it. Just poke your head outside and look up. Oh, no. They'll be just fine. The only reason they haven't folded is because they charge exorbitant fees for power. I'm talking 2 or 3 times what it costs in New Atlantis. Okay, now, on to round 2 of our little game. Guess who has a major stake in Generdyne and soaks up all that delicious profit? Ding, ding, ding. That's 2 in a row. Give this rook a prize. It's good old Benny Bayou. That son of a bitch has a finger in every single pie in the sorry excuse for a city. Generdyne's no different. All off the books, of course. How the hell do you think Brayson Bayou got the job down there? It wasn't because of his good looks or smarts, I can promise you that. Nepotism gets him the job at Generdyne as their chief technician, yet the guy doesn't know the first thing about electrical engineering. They obviously invented the position just to give the moron a salary. One of the many poorly kept secrets in Neon. Frankly, I think he's such a screw-up Benjamin Bayou stuck his ass in that facility under the city to keep him out of the limelight. Businesswoman, tough as hull plating. She's the COO at Generdyne, and I can assure you she didn't get there with her winning smile. As for her relationships, well, that's a bit more complicated. Publicly, she's having a bit of a fling with Benjamin Bayou. But rumor has it that she's just using Bayou and having a little bit of fun on the side with Micah, the owner of Euphorica. If I were you, I wouldn't bother trying to appeal to her good nature. She's a manipulative person who uses people to get what she wants. Pretty laid-back club over in Ebbside. Owner's name is Micah. She's young, but sharp as a razor, and has gang muscle to back her up. The little Aurora lounge she has tucked away in the building is the real gold mine. Said she modeled it after opium dens on old Earth. Bayou takes a cut of the profits, of course, but rumor says it's way less than he usually takes. No one knows why. Watch your step. Benjamin Bayou has eyes everywhere.
Get lost, I have a job to do.
Sorry. We aren't time. As long as it doesn't get me into serious trouble. Ask away. I've only been working here for a few years now, and she's been my boss the entire time. Well, the big boss is our CEO, Mr. Harada. But I've actually never met him. He lives somewhere in New Atlantis, I think. She's my boss. She's fine, I guess. Look, like I said, I don't want to get into serious trouble. She might be a bit tough on all of us, but being responsible for Neon's power grid is a very stressful position. Sometimes that stress trickles down. Whoa. Okay, that's crossing the line. I can't discuss company matters like this. Maybe need to think about it. I'm still willing to talk. I don't have time for this. Okay, listen. You didn't hear this from me, but I know she's up to something with Benjamin Bayou. He was in her office a few weeks ago, and they had some kind of shouting match. It got really heated until Bayou stormed out the door. I don't know what it was about, but I happen to know Miss Komiko keeps audio recordings of all her meetings in her safe. And before you ask, yes, I'll unlock it for you. Just don't tell anyone I helped, okay? Because I'm sick and tired of the corruption that's running through this city. People around here spend half their lives terrified about being backstabbed, and spend the rest of it planning on how they're going to screw over someone else. Something rotten is going on in this company, and one day, I hope to find out what it is. Sure, no problem. It was great speaking with you.
I know your type. The freewheeling spaces. Must be nice. Hold it right there, thief!
Hello. It's good to see you, as long as it does. I've only been working here. Well, the big bosses. She might be a bit... Whoa. I hope I can trust you. Calm down. Okay, listen. He was in her office. I don't know it. And before you ask. Because I'm sick and people around here. Something... Hope to see you again soon.
If this shit doesn't end soon, my man is not going to be happy.
If you'll excuse me, I have a deadline to meet.
I don't have time for this. Talk to my secretary if you need some.
Seems like the Crimson Fleet is everywhere.
Have you tried one of our advanced teller machines?
Another day, another ship.
Using the secret techniques of ancient Earth.
Come in right now, and you may even have a chance to experience.
Hey there.
If you're planning on using Aurora, we respectfully ask you do so in the Members Lounge. I see you were able to get through to Q, and he trusted you enough to share his journey. You'd be the first. The first moment I saw Q, he reminded me of my big brother, Jun Seng. Like you, Jun fought long and hard to get where he wanted to be. In his case, a commander in the Freestar Collective military. Sadly, we lost Jun in the Colony Wars conflict. I suppose you could say that saving Q was my attempt at holding on to a memory from the past. You people should leave her alone. What do you want with her? Not that it's any of your business. But we're very close. We're in love. I refuse to let anything bad happen to her, no matter how much trouble she's gotten herself into. Bullshit. It is my business. You debt collectors are low-life assholes. She's broke, okay? Now get out of my club before I get really pissed off and have you thrown into the street. The Crimson Fleet? Oh my, I'm sorry. I had no idea. I didn't mean anything by it, really. Sorry, well, I worry about her. Ayumi owes a lot of money around town. I'm trying to help her out. But, you know, I have a business to keep afloat. If you want to talk to her, you can find her in the Members Lounge. You already have access, so you should know the way. Enjoy your stay.
I need a drink.
Pardon. You're done for.
Downed one!
This is bad.
That was too easy. Get that off!
Can't take it!
I'm on a roll! Damn, they're gone. Quiet. I heard something. Good fight, Captain.
Great. Lost her.
No. Getting into it. Local security.
Who's next? How'd you like that? They're dropping like flies. Come and get it then! Damn! I'm hit! You're gonna regret this.
Doing? Finish it.
That was too easy.
Hey, I'm going now.
So you can do your banking your own way, on your own time. Galbank, where your credits work for you.
Need a pick-me-up? At Terra Brew, we've got you covered. Morning, noon, or night. Enjoy one of our coffee flavors, full brew, and secret techniques of aging. Each of our baristas undergoes advanced training to ensure you receive the best coffee anywhere in the galaxy. Terra Brew, enjoy a cup right now.
Galbank ATMs are spread throughout the settled system, so you can do your banking your own way, on your own time.
Oh, that's gonna leave a mark.
Yes?
Yeah. What do you want? You must be zoned out of your mind, because there's no way anyone sober would say something like that. Take your best shot! Now you'll see why people fear us! Don't let up!
Better them than us! How about a real fight next time?
Okay. Hello.
You good?
I like coming here. Lets me forget everything else for a
Ready
bit.
to relax? Enjoy your drinks.
Yeah?
How are things going?
I'm doing great, actually. Thanks for asking. Not my issue.
Yeah, I know. This place stinks, but it's a living. If I have to eat fish for dinner one more time, I think I'm done.
I get so nervous before a crab jump. Like, what?
Don't you have something better to do?
What's up? Oh, you're leaving?
Ready to eat? Don't be squeamish. It was great to see you. Come back soon.
Itself out. I'd rather not get mixed up with this intimate horror thing.
Well, if there's anything you need, For months, knowing what happened to Thomas was all that I had on my mind. Finding out the truth, and knowing that you vindicated his death took a huge burden off my shoulders. Now that the weight's been lifted, I suddenly have so much free time, I almost don't know what to do with myself. It's definitely a much easier problem to live with. I can promise you that. I'm sure you'll find... Thank you so much for visiting me again.
Stay down.
Looking good for you.
This isn't worth it!
Come on, that all you got? Gotcha! Fire! Fire! That's all you got?
I'll show you what's what.
Had enough?
Where the hell did they go?
Can't take it!
Got him!
Alert. Total system failure.
Laboratory Result. Project GRD-092A. Technician Shibata reporting. I am reporting on the progress of Chief Technician Beiyu's project, the multi-terabyte nutriment preparation node. We've discovered by that directly connecting the power conducts into the conduction grid matrix, we can avoid signal loss. This should increase our output significantly and reduce the results by the factor of at least 10. Our goal, as per the chief technician, is to have my burrito ready the moment after I shut the door on the device. And though we've come close, we are still falling short by 3 seconds. We shall continue to investigate.
I'm out of here!
Sniff them out over here!
What was that?
Get out of there! You won't get out of this alive!
I'm good. I'm good. Listen!
Got away this time.
Come on! This is hopeless. I'm out.
worth it!
so tough.
Come on! Ah!
I'm out of here! You don't want to mess with me!
Oh, this is gonna be easy! This is hopeless! I'm out! Sound one!
Stop! Please! Don't shoot. If you want the encryption cipher, you're welcome to it. There's no need for all this violence.
I'm out of here!
When you access the computer in the power core, it sends a notification to me here. I knew you were coming, I just didn't know when. Look, there's no need to be angry with me. I'm on your side. I'm not trying to trick you. You want the cipher? It's yours. At this point, I'd do anything to get back at my brother. He deserves everything he's got coming to him. I think you could safely say that most of Neon would agree. You know, I've spent my entire life living in Ben's shadow. Everything always works out for him, while I've been bouncing from one job to the next, barely keeping afloat. And all the while, he laughs at me behind my back. Thinks it's hilarious to make fun of his stupid brother. Like I wouldn't eventually find out. Yeah, that would be nice. You know what? I am sick to death of being pushed around. It's my turn to take control for once. The passcode for my terminal is GEN-41A18. That should give you access to the cipher and whatever else you need. I'm getting out of here while I still can. After you're done, I suggest you do the same. Feels good to be in control for a change.
Boss, you're dragging your feet? Time to lighten the load?